got some books. After being in a 9-month book buying ban, I have finally been able to break it, and I have some books to share with you guys. I do have something to admit. I do have something to confess. After I placed my order and after I filmed that video, that book shopping video that you've obviously already seen, I actually bought some other books. I know, I'm so sorry that I didn't share that with you guys, but I felt like after I placed my order, something was just missing, and it took me a couple of days to realize what was missing, and it was books. I was missing more books. So I went ahead and got some more. So that's why we have so many boxes to open today. But I mean, who doesn't love a little mystery now and again, okay? Who doesn't love a little suspense? It just... That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I wanted suspense. I didn't want violence. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella, and I recently broke a 9-month book buying ban, and I'm celebrating with this huge book haul. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And why don't we just go ahead and start, because we have a lot of boxes to get through. The very first one I'm going to be opening is this solo package. I don't really know why they separated my order, but as long as it's one of the books that I ordered, I'll be happy. And of course, as always, you guys can see it first. It's upside down, so I actually saw it first, but it is Remnants of Filth Volume 2. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Look at it on the inside. Stunning. I've been really excited to continue this series because volume 1 was so good, and it was so entertaining because it's basically about these two best friends, and then one of them betrays the other and he goes to fight for the other side in the war that they're currently waging. And then the best friend who betrayed him has to come back because they lost, and now our main character is trying to figure out why was he betrayed, what happened to all the love that they shared, and they're also secret lovers. Like, there's so much going on. There's so much going on, and there is so much pain and emotional trauma going on, and like we don't really know what has happened, so we're trying to uncover the mystery of what went down. Like, why did he betray him? Why is he back now? What is the plan? Like, what's going on? And it is so riveting. Like, I didn't want to put the first volume down, and now that I have volume 2, I'm so excited. I am so excited to continue. Oh, look at them. This is giving flashbacks. So maybe we're going to see a little bit more of their relationship before he was betrayed by his lover. Very first book. Oh my god. This is going to be glorious. This is a very heavy box. Okay, I need to stop saying, oh, I see All About Love. Okay. Oh! Yes, absolutely yes. Okay. Wow, this is packed to the brim with books. It doesn't even have like bubble wrap around it. This is just books. I love that. So the very first one that I see here is All About Love by Bell Hooks. This is a book that has been recommended to me for so long, and so many different people have recommended it to me, so I'm like, there must be something about this book that keeps reminding people of me. I have to read it. I have to read it. The word love is most often defined as a noun, yet we would all love better if we used it as a verb. Okay. When I was a child, it was clear to me that life was not worth living if we did not know love. Shut up. Okay. Oh my god, this is already hitting, and that was only the first sentence of the preface. And also this gorgeous red. Like, I don't have enough red books. This is going to look so good. This is nonfiction, so I'm excited about that because I haven't had the best of luck with nonfiction, but I'm still trying. I'm still trying to find the subgenre of nonfiction that best goes with me, instead of just being like, oh, I'm not a nonfiction girly. Yes. Oh, okay, so. Oh. Thank you. Oh, that's not bad. Thank you. That was horrible. Get it out of my system. Okay, it's going to be really hard to know which book to start with first because I'm excited for literally all of them, but let's continue. The next one that I see, oh, this is bigger than I thought it would be. The next one is Letters to Milena by Franz Kafka. This is a collection. Well, I mean, the title says it all. This is a collection of letters that Franz Kafka wrote to Milena, which, if I'm not mistaken, was like his lover. Oh, she was his Czech translator. That is crazy. Begins as a business correspondence, but soon develops into a passionate but doomed epistolary love affair. For 36-year-old Kafka, she was a living fire such as I have never seen. It was to Milena that he revealed his most intimate self and eventually entrusted his diaries for safekeeping. The way that I've only read one book by Franz Kafka, and yet now I have a collection of his most intimate and personal letters. Ooh, there's portraits of the both of them. Lovely. The rain, which has been going on for 2 days and 1 night, has just now stopped. Of course, probably only temporarily, but nonetheless an event worth celebrating, which I am doing by writing to you. I need to stop, but I already know I'm going to devour this. This is probably going to be one of those books that I put on my nightstand and I just read a couple of letters before I go to bed every night. That's just what this book feels like, because it doesn't feel like a book that you would just binge read. It feels like one that you would pick up whenever you're okay, yes. I need to stop, okay? I'm getting way ahead of myself. I need to calm down. But yes, touching, horrifying, brilliant, sickly, heartbreaking, and infinitely convoluted. I'm so excited. The way that this is probably going to inspire me to read even more literature by Franz Kafka. Next up, this is very different from what we just picked up, but it is Business Casual by B.K. Borison. This is the 4th book in the Love Light Farms series quartet. This is actually one of my 5-star predictions. I am very excited about this because the very first 3 books of this series, they have all been 5 stars, and they have all been books that I've read in one sitting. I think that the first 2 books, I literally read them in one day, like back to back, because I just couldn't stop. I wanted to be in that world forever, but I read them as ebooks, so I don't own the first 3, and I might as well begin by owning the 4th one so that I can annotate it and fully experience this book. And I just know I'm going to love this because there's just something about the way that B.K. Borison writes people and the way that she writes emotions and the way that she develops a romance between 2 people, and not only the romance but also like the inner worlds of her characters. They're just so rich and so beautiful and so intricate and complex. It's everything that I want in a contemporary romance novel, and I'm so excited. Like, you don't understand, I'm so excited. 2 opposites decide to test their chemistry with one steamy night together. So basically, if I'm reading this right, this has the trope of he falls in love first. There's probably also going to be like the one bed trope, if we're being honest. Oh my god, I'm so excited because like I love when characters are like so adamant about not falling in love with the other person, but they're so obviously already in love, and the road to acceptance is just so beautiful and also funny if done right. And I just know that B.K. Borison is going to do the absolute best job at portraying this couple. I don't even know who the 2 characters are. I really don't, but I'm excited to find out. Oh, Business Casual by B.K. Borison. Yes, let's go. Oh, we should read the first sentence. The tree fields are glowing. Thank you. Thank you so much for that riveting description. Not my favorite first line so far. We still have more books in this box. So the next one is Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. So this is yet another collection of letters, just like Letters to Milena, but this one, it's a bit more on the philosophical side. It's a bit more about inner life, inner beliefs. I mean, I'm guessing. I have no idea what to expect from this book because it was a recommendation from someone. The way that they described it, it's like they said it made them rethink everything and it made them question a lot of things. And honestly, that sounds really interesting. Maybe I'll have like a couple of existential crises when I'm reading this. I've never read anything by Seneca. I don't really know that much about this person. He's like a major figure in philosophy, but apart from that, I don't have a lot of background information, but I'm excited. I'm a little bit terrified, but I'm more excited than anything. It is philosophy that has the duty of protecting us. Without it, no one can lead a life free of fear or worry. Okay. Oh, okay, Seneca was the guiding hand of the Roman Empire. The wisdom of the self-possessed person immune to overmastering emotions and life's setbacks, while valuing friendship and the courage of ordinary men, and criticizing the harsh treatment of slaves and the cruelties in the gladiator arena. I don't know what I signed up for. I really don't know what I signed up for. Oh, this has like an introduction that talks about Seneca's life and writing style. You see, that's what I need. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop where he is and pass some time in his own company. I mean, I love being alone. Like, I love my alone time, so maybe I'm onto something with this. Next up, we have two very exciting books. I don't even have to speak. It's these, volume 2 and volume 3 of Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. And now I can finally do this. Oh my god, hold up.
A few moments later.
I've been waiting my entire life to do this. Okay, so we have volume 2. We have volume 3. We have volume 4. And we have volume 5. That means that I officially have all of the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation volumes, unless there's a 6th one, but I don't think so. I think this is the last one. And then obviously volume 1 is there. So, oh my goodness. The way that in the last video I mentioned that I really wanted to do, like, it would be so fun to do a Danmei readathon where I just try to read as much as I can of this series, and everybody, well, not everybody, but like a lot of you are excited, and now I feel like we need to do a whole thing about it. Like, it has to be this community thing where we're just reading Danmei novels. Even if you've never read a Danmei novel before, this could be the perfect opportunity to dip your feet into this beautiful and intensely angsty genre and just have fun with us. This is going to be so fun. You don't understand. Holy crap, I am so excited about this. It's just even better full paneled. Oh my god. Exactly. I'm obviously not going to flip through the 3rd one because I don't want to be spoiled, but just look at the back of this one. Like, what's happening? I'm excited. I'm so excited. Shut up, shut up. The last book on this box. Not my camera turning off before I could show you the final book in this box, which I already took out, and it's volume 5 of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. Oh my goodness, this feels so different. Oh, they changed the pages. This feels so different. So these pages are more, que yo no sé cuál es el material. It's more like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you have Heartstopper, you know what the pages feel. This is like a normal book page. And it just feels a lot heavier, and obviously it's a lot longer as well. I am excited, my dude. This is one of the books that are in my 24 books to read in 2024, and I am very excited about that. Obviously, Heartstopper is a series that has a very dear place in my heart because it has brought me so much happiness. And I haven't read a Heartstopper novel in so long. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love them so much. Nick and Charlie are in love, but what happens next? What do you mean what happens next? What do you mean what happens next? I'm gonna stop flipping before I make myself cry. Ooh, it has an orange spine. That's gonna go really well with the green. So these, oh my god, that is crazy. These are all of the books that were in this box. Look at them. So these are all the books that you guys know that I bought. It turns out I bought some other books as well. I'm so sorry for not telling you, but I wanted it to be a surprise, and now we can share the surprise together. So let's do it. This is really heavy. Okay. Wait, I didn't order this. No. No, absolutely not. No, that's not real. This is not real. That's not real at all. Okay, I don't even, okay. So I didn't order this. I don't know if it's obvious from the way that I'm reacting to opening this box, but I didn't order this. This is Vinland Saga, the deluxe edition, book 4, and this is by Makoto Yukimura. The way that I literally read book 3 for my 24-hour readathon, which was like 3 days ago, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My heart is in my throat. Here we are again. I hope you are still enjoying this series. Oh, I am. Trust me. To me, deluxe volumes 3 and 4 are the sweet spot of the series. Oh my god. It starts to pull everything together in such a satisfying way. I hope you love it. From Crow. I have no words. I mean, first and foremost, thank you so much. You are kind of insane for this, but I love that you're this insane. I can't begin to describe how grateful I am. Like, the way that I read, like, I literally read book 3 3 days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago, and it blew my mind. Like, I'm still thinking of book 3. And I was thinking of like, oh my god, when am I gonna get book 4? Like, I have to continue the series. And then this pops in my mail. Crow, the man that you are, thank you so much for this. I'm going to be thankful to you for the rest of my life. Oh, this is gorgeous. Finland Saga Makoto Yukimura. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at him. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you doesn't even begin to cover how grateful and how much I appreciate this, but thank you. We still have one more box to open. Now this one has to have the other books that I bought without your permission. Actually, can you guys guess what books are inside here? I'll give you 10 seconds and I'll give you one hint. There should be 3 books here, and 2 of them are probably 2 of the most intimidating books that I will ever read in my life. Like, they're up there with War and Peace and The Count of Monte Cristo. So 10 seconds to guess while I open this box. I regret it. I regret buying these books. I regret buying one of these books just because of the sheer size of it. That is demonic. That should not be that big. 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 Okay, time's up. So I hope you guys have left your guesses in the comments below. If you haven't, you've made me really sad. The first book that we have here, I can't believe it. The first book that we have here is The Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. Alighieri, yes. This, okay, the way that it took me so long to decide on an edition, because initially, of course, I wanted to get the Penguin Classic edition because it matched all of my other Penguin Classics. But then I started to do some research because, of course, with classic books like this, there are so many translations and it's so hard sometimes to know which translation is the best one for you. You have to take into consideration so many different aspects, like which one has the most accessible language, which one has notes on what the author was trying to say, which one has like an analysis at the beginning or at the end of every chapter to help you understand what you just read, which one is more critically acclaimed, which one doesn't really cite their sources, so you don't really know how reliable it is. Like, there are just so many things that you have to take into consideration when you're choosing a translation. And for this one, when I was trying to get the Penguin Classic edition, I was reading a lot of reviews that didn't like the translation for that edition, and it made me really scared because one of the things that they mention is that the notes don't really explain the text. They more so explain Dante's life and his inspiration, but they don't really analyze what's going on in the text. And already I'm very intimidated by The Divine Comedy because it's not written in like a normal way. It's divided into cantos, yeah. It's like poetry. It is a very long poem. And I do now have some experience reading long form poetry because I did read Metamorphoses by Ovid, and surprisingly it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. But this one, it's a little bit more intimidating. It's actually a lot more intimidating. I mean, it does have illustrations, which I really appreciate, but the thing that sold me on this edition is the fact that at the beginning of every canto they have like a short analysis of what the canto is and like the general summary of what is going to happen. So you can always revert back to this after you've read the canto and just see if you understood what happened. And also at the end of the canto, it has some other notes as well, and they're not at the back of the book, and so you won't have to be constantly flipping back and forth like you usually have to do with the Penguin Classic editions. So yeah, it took me a long while to determine which translation or which edition was the best one for me. I feel like I've been talking about this for so long, but it's just really important, especially with classic literature. It is so important to know which translation you're choosing, because if you choose the wrong one, then you're gonna think that the book is not for you, or you're gonna think that the book is not good, or even worse, you're going to think that you just don't understand classic literature. But as long as you pick the right translation, anybody can read classic literature and anybody can understand it and enjoy it, and even recommend it to other people after they finished reading it. Choose the right translation for you. This is the right translation for me. Like, even though I'm still scared to read the Divine Comedy, I feel a bit more secure knowing that I have those notes at the beginning of each canto. All of that to say, I got the Divine Comedy. After spending some days in Italy and seeing so many different things about Dante and like the culture and everything, and even visiting Dante's home, like I had to read the Divine Comedy, okay? Like I have so much knowledge of Dante Alighieri now, like I need to do something with it. So I got the Divine Comedy, but that's not all. That's not all. If you thought if you thought that this was the most intimidating book that I got for this video, you are incorrect, good sir. I would like to say that this was an impulsive decision, but it wasn't, because I've been thinking about getting this book. But the thing is, ay Dios mío, like just looking at it, I'm like, why did I do this? But anyways, I initially put this book in my 24 books to read before 2024 ends, or like 24 books to read in 2024. The more months that passed and the more time that I was just like, I don't have a copy, I'm still really, really scared of reading it, I have other books that I want to read, like, I just don't think I have enough time to commit to this book. But while I was, you know, trying to get the Divine Comedy, you know, I was feeling extra, what's that word, like when you are very, you know what I mean? Like I was overestimating my abilities as a reader, as a woman, as a girl, and I really thought I could do this. But now that I've seen the size in real life, I just don't think I can do it. Les Mis, okay, by Victor Hugo. I went ahead and got myself a copy of Les Mis by Victor Hugo. Look at this, I don't understand. I don't understand. They fought hand to hand for every inch of ground, using pistols, swords, fists at a distance, at close quarters, from above, from below, from everywhere. Les Mis weaves together individual stories with real-life historical events to create a rich, imaginative drama of human life. This has the way that we're in the 4-digit territory, this has 1,303 pages. Why did I do this? Why did I think this was going to be a good idea? I am so scared. You don't understand how scared I am. I need someone to hold my hand. Like, please hold my hand. I really don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. Look, are you I'm gonna have to like do some severe spine balancing so that it doesn't get ugly, well, too ugly, because obviously it's going to suffer a bit. So that was the last book in this box. We're actually missing one more book that didn't come in the box. Okay, so these are all of my new books. I genuinely cannot believe that I did this, but if you can't tell by the biggest smile on my face, I'm really, really happy that this is real life. I'm really, really happy that this is my life right now. We have 4 classics. We have 1 manga, 1 graphic novel, 3 Danmei novels, 1 nonfiction, and 1 romance. Should we say which ones I think are going to be a 5-star? Vinland Saga for sure, Heartstopper for sure, Business Casual for sure. I'm thinking either 2 or 3 of Grandmaster is going to be a 5-star, because it does take a while, at least for me, for Danmei stories to like fully develop. The way that Les Mis takes up all the space, that is insane. Oh my god. Okay. So we're not gonna try that again. As I was saying, ay, no te caiga, por favor. As I was saying, these are all of my new books. I would love to know if there are any specific reading challenges that you guys would love to see me do with these books. Of course, I have a very special video planned for Les Mis, but if you would like to see any of these books in any reading challenges, please leave them down below, because obviously I'm excited to read all of these and I want to share them with you guys in the most possible fun way. That was incredibly exciting, probably the best thing that has happened to me in 2024. So these are all my new books. Say hello to your new home. Very excited to organize all of these because I don't know how I'm going to be doing that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm kind of sad that we didn't get the last book that I ordered.
2 hours later.
Hi, it's Bella from the future. Literally just as I finished recording this, I got a message that I had a new package waiting for me, and I was like, oh my god, could that be the book that I'm missing? So of course I ran all the way there on my feet. That's why I'm out of breath. I ran all the way just to get this, just so that I could film it. So let's open the very last package. Now this is actually the very last package that we're going to open, at least for this video. And can you guys guess the very last book that I bought? It's one book that nearly every single comment mentioned. They were like, girl, get it, girl, get it. And I was like, okay, I heard you. Can you tell what it is? I'm so excited. Okay, the book is upside down, of course. The book is The Sunshine Court by Nora Stakovic. If you don't remember, on my book shopping video, I was actually like, should I get The Sunshine Court, because I loved it so much. I read it as an ebook and I have so many annotations. And I do own the first 3 Foxhole Court books, but I have like the special, should I just show it to you? I have the special covers that were made by this specific artist. I don't remember her name, so I'm gonna put it up here. So I have these iconic dust jackets. Literally the only thing stopping me from getting the Sunshine Court is the fact that it wasn't going to match the rest of my Foxhole Court books. But then everybody in the comments, which thank you by the way, I would have never found out about this if it weren't for you guys. Everybody told me that the same artist that did these dust jackets also did a dust jacket for the Sunshine Court. So I have the book now. I can pass all of my annotations into it, which is very exciting. And I can also get the custom dust jacket to match all of the other covers. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Mystery book revealed. We love it. We love her. She's stunning. She's perfect. Back to past Bella, who doesn't know that she's going to be holding this in her hands very, very soon. These are all of my beautiful new books. Hi, welcome home. I wouldn't have been able to be this successful at my book buying van, and I wouldn't have been able to celebrate like this if it weren't for you guys. So once again, thank you so much for your support, your love, your appreciation. Literally, it means the absolute world to me, and I love that you let me into your life and you let me be a part of it. So forever, eternally grateful to you guys. I love you very, very much. I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, weekly reading sprints, and I also have a monthly book club. So if any of that is interesting to you, the link is down below as always. You can even join as a free member just to get kind of a feel of what's going on over there. So if that sounds interesting to you, the link is there. No strings attached. I would love to have you join my found family. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know any way you want to, with a comment, a like, or just by telling me that you liked it. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys, so I hope you're having a fantastic day whenever you're watching this, and I will definitely be seeing you next time. Bye!
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.